in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Suarez. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Okay, all set to go. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Darren Lewis. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. The pitch. Got him. One away. Here's the second baseman, Robbie Thompson. First offering, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Softly hit to third, and that's just foul. And now it's filled up. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Sends it to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. The 1-0. Inside, just missed. That misses off the outside edge. Matt Williams waits on deck for Miami. Left-hand batter waits. There's a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 3-2 on the way. In the air out to center. Marsh right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. Miami down in order. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and today on the hill, Scott Sanderson.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's a big power threat. Number 12. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Righty delivers. Strike 2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Dean Hoskins. First pitch, and he just misses. And he deals. Fly ball down the line. Bonds ranges to his right. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers. So we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But,
well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, 2nd inning set to go. Here's the 3rd baseman, Matt Williams. And a pitch. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. He sends a rocket to left, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Barry Bonds, the next up for the Marlins. Ball 1, no strikes.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And now the lefty. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first. 1 out in the 2nd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So now the DH spot, number 45. Base hit, center field.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Digging in, Royce Clayton. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
I got a ball, one
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And that's outside.
One strike.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
The catcher, number 8.
And now for the Marlins, number 8. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Late swing, fouled off. Next offering way off the plate.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Here comes a 3-2. Goes down looking. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Harper now.
The designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
The wind of the pitch. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 1. And the right-hander deals. There's a swing and a miss. Left field. Bonds settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
And next for LA, Nick Castellano. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. On the corner for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Bonds going back on this one. Still going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Number 28 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Thompson grabs it on the run. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. At the plate, Willie McGee.
The right fielder.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a strike in there.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the speedy runner is on at first.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Darren Lewis. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Can't glove it cleanly.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Oh, 0-2 as he waves at that one. McGee leads off second with nobody out. Got him looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So up next, Robbie Thompson. Grounded out his first time up. Line to left, and it stays fair. McGee around third. The throw into second. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here's the first baseman, Will Clark. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that one almost got him. One out and a runner at second. They say you win.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. This one in the dirt. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Two down. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Williams takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 outs with a runner at third. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a ball popped up, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
So digging in, Barry Bonds. This guy has turned into a beast. First offering misses the mark. And there's the strike. Here comes a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering is downstairs. On the ground to first, Hoskins takes it to the bag, and that is the third out of the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 3 and the Angels nothing. As we go to the last of the third, stepping in, number 5.
Number 5.
The line to kick the pitch. And there's a curve through for a strike. Way high. That one's in there. 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the dirt. Slings to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Segura in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Segura measures 5 feet 10 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. This one smacked out to left center. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Everything came together for him. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
And next for the Angels, Brandon Marsh. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Man at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Now a long throw home. Slides his hand in there. Save. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Here's the left fielder, number 12. Well struck left field, back there. It bangs off the wall. The relay throw. The tag out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
So in now for the Angels, Dean Hoskins. Flied out his first time. And that's a base hit. McGee fires it to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here at the ballpark, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, number 46. And the pitch. Good eye right there. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Number 10, shortstop, Royce Clayton.
Royce Clayton, the next up for the Marlins. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time. And he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand scoop, and they get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, number 8. Out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And the inning is over. And the Marlins down quietly, but they still lead it 3-1. Bottom 4, here's the Angels catcher, number 10.
The catcher, number 10.
The right-hander back to work. In for a strike, 0-1. Swings through that one.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Harper stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Now a fly ball to right center. McGee has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8.
And now here is Nick Castellano. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. McGee makes the catch, and that'll do it. Angels go quietly there. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Willie McGee. Suarez back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Darren Lewis, the next up for the Marlins. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. He steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Robbie Thompson.
And at the plate for Miami, Robbie Thompson.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Next offering is down low. And that one fouled off. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Will Clark, the next up for the Marlins. Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, 1 down.
Ball.
Thompson off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, number 28.
Third baseman, number 28.
And a pitch. That catches the corner.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next one just misses. Now 1 and 2. Struck him out looking.
The batter, number
And
5.
next for LA, number 5. 0 for 1 so far. Well struck, right field, way back there. And that one is out of here. That's what the fans came to see, and they inch closer. It's 3-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And here is Segura. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Bounce to the left side. Clayton. And he beats it. He's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. one down. Brandon Marsh, the next to hit for the Angels. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Runner on the go. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 away.
Now down. Number 12.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in the long ball threat, number 12.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. Kicks and deals. That just misses. 2-1. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And next for the Angels, Dean Hoskins.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
First and second, 2 down. Got him. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back. And now Matt Williams.
The third baseman, Matt Williams.
Suarez back to work. That's outside. Ball 1. Just missed. The wind to kick the 2-0. And that's through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Clips the outside corner. It's 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Line drive. Takes it in for the out. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Barry Bonds. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Bonds checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he offered at it. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 45.
And now here's the Marlins DH, number 45. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And here it comes. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Angels 2. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. Here's the Angels catcher, number 10. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a foul ball. The pitch. Popped up. Clark drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Harper in his 11th season, 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side.
You know, Boo, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, it probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Nick Castellano, the next to hit for the Angels. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Williams moving under this one. And that is the inning. Angels held in check. They trail it 3-2. Back at Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Royce Clayton. And a pitch.
Nope.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Next pitch is downstairs. And it is 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Here's a 2-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swings and misses. And it's 3-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's the catcher, number 8. In there, and it's 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Willie McGee. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
The next offering misses. And now 2-0. Ground ball up the middle. Third out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they still lead at 3-2. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, number 28. The pitch. There's the strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Mike Jackson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Rogers, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him looking. And 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Number 5, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. In there. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next to hit, Segura. Out to short, Clayton. Sends it across the first. Inning over, and the Angels are gone in order, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Dominguez, and this guy can bring it velocity wise. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Darren Lewis. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And he deals. Ball 1 there.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Robbie Thompson.
Now it's the second baseman, Robbie Thompson. That one's in there, 0-1.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brad Hand, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Left field, way back there. That's back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet guys are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Will Clark, the next up for the Marlins. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
In the dirt. Out number 3. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Angels 2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. The pitch. Just missed. Miami's bullpen with some action. Rod Beck getting ready to go. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Bounce to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batter, number 12.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Scott Sanderson gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Kevin Rogers.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, number 12.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That's a strike, and the count 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. McGee drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The first baseman, number 17.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dean Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul. Next offering misses. 1-1. There's a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Got him swinging. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Matt Williams. He's already homered in this game. Here comes a pitch. There's the strike. Dominguez, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Righty delivers. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Marsh under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, left fielder,
Barry Bonds, the next up for the Marlins. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swings and misses at one down below the zone. The 1-2. The punch out there. 2 out.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Number 45 getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings through that. Got it by him for the K. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Marlins 3 and the Angels 2. New pitcher for the Marlins, Rod Beck.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Number 10 now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a pitch.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh, that's out.
And there's a foul ball. One, two now. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
And now here is Harper. And that's in there for strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Nick Castellano will hit next. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. A 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Outside.
Oh, that's out.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these guys it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.